From a working-class background to being voted one of the most powerful figures in left-wing politics to the unravelling of her career, Angela Rayner's political journey has been one of the most striking in modern politics. Born in Stockport in 1980, Rayner grew up in poverty on a council estate with her grandma working 3 jobs to keep the family afloat.
If you grow up in poverty and on a run-down estate, it doesn't take much for you to feel held back.
She then left school at 16 with no qualifications and pregnant with her first child.
When I was 16 and I was pregnant, the shame and the humiliation that people made me feel, institutions of government, doctors, police, they were there above you. And they were there to do things and you had to keep order. They weren't people like you.
Rayner started working as a carer for Stockport Council, and her first involvement in politics was as a trade union rep for Unison, where she met her now ex-husband, Mark Rayner. She was then selected as a Labour Party prospective parliamentary candidate for Ashton-under-Lyne in 2014, and from here she quickly climbed the ranks. In 2015 she was elected as an MP, and from 2016 she held shadow minister roles before becoming deputy leader in 2020. After Labour's landslide victory in 2024, Rayner found herself deputy prime minister and housing secretary. Rayner embodied the Labour dream, a working-class woman breaking barriers at the top of politics. Her style came with praise and criticism, as supporters commended her for her authenticity, while critics targeted her working-class language in the Commons. However, when it comes to purchasing property, Rayner has faced questions about dodging tax. Firstly, in 2024, when she said if a police probe found she had dodged capital gains tax when she bought her former council house, she would resign. However, on the 5th of September 2025, the former Deputy Prime Minister resigned from government after referring herself to Keir Starmer's independent advisor on ministerial standards, who concluded she had breached her ministerial code over her underpayment of stamp duty on a property in Hove.
I took and relied on
that advice, and that advice was wrong, and now
that
you
advice
are.
was wrong.
So the accusations that you didn't pay enough stamp duty on Hove, they're actually accurate. You didn't.
They are accurate.
In a letter to the Prime Minister, she said she deeply regrets her decision to not seek additional specialist tax advice and takes full responsibility for this error.